it would be me, Dashingly Magnificent, but you can call me Dash for short. I'm not going to do survival stuff on this vlog. I'm going to talk strictly about something that needs to have some attention paid to it. Yesterday, my son Nicholas and I, when he and his brothers got off work, we went to Dollar General store to get some medication for his sons. It's cetrizine, and I think he got the liquid kind. I don't know, maybe the pill kind. I don't know. What I do know is that while we were there, a lady came out, and I use that term loosely. She had a mask on. She had about a 4-year-old child with her who was squalling, just throwing a fit. Evidently he didn't get something he wanted. She had a mask on, he didn't. Now I've got the anti-maskers gonna get all up in my face. It's all a hoax, Tucklow. You get it, you get over it, it's not bad at all. Well, let me explain something. And I've said this before, but I'm going to explain it ad nauseum. I get information you do not get. I really and truly do. I have connections to the intelligence community you do not have. Now you can think that's a bunch of crap and that I'm bragging or whatever. No, that is the furthest thing from the truth. I'm trying to help you, whether you realize it or not. Let me explain something. And I've said this before and I will repeat it. COVID-19 is a manufactured virus. It is what is known as a chimera. Chimera is where you take two animals that should not ever breed and you put them together and create something synthetic that does not exist in nature. That is what COVID-19 is. It is a bioweapon. Now, I get information every day. It comes across my desk. There is my cheat sheet. It's close enough you can see it. And I get informed on numbers that you don't get. About half the time, the numbers that are put out by the Center for Disease Control are accurate, and the other half of the time, they're not. The biggest problem I've got with Donald Trump and all the politicos is they have politicized the virus. They have turned it into something that they want to take and use to their political advantage. Like I said in another video and another podcast, politics is two words. Poly from the Greek language meaning many, and ticks, blood-sucking creatures. We have a bunch of blood-sucking creatures in the halls of Congress and in the halls of leadership worldwide. It's all about them enriching themselves and increasing what they consider as their power base. But you better start paying attention to your personal health. Let me explain what upset me so much about that kid. Some idiot in the medical profession said, well, little kids don't have to wear a mask. They're not susceptible to the virus. They're over now, I'm just going to spit it out there, they're over 212 different variations of COVID-19, different strains. You can't look that up. You can't go find it. I did, but you can look up that now a lot of health professionals, well, there's over 30, that's way back months ago. More saying, well, there's over 100. Folks, there are 212 strains. some so severe that if you catch it, it doesn't matter what kind of health or what kind of medication they give you, you're dead in 72 hours. In 3 days, you're dead as a hammer. And those particular strains, there's about 7 strains that do that. Those particular strains, it doesn't matter if you're a little kid, it doesn't matter who you are, you're not going to survive it. Is this the judgment of God on us? I don't know. I have no clue. I think it's probably just somebody got a hitch in their drawers in China and decided they were going to let the genie out of the bottle. And that did happen. Now, here's what you need to do. You get you a good mask. Any mask is better than no mask at all. But here is the rule of thumb. My friend Chris Kimball in Florida thought it was hilarious. You put a mask on and you find something that stinks so bad, and you hold it in front of your face, and if you can smell that through that mask is not doing you a bit of good, because the molecules of that virus will sail right through it. You take that mask, you breathe hard through it, and see if you can feel your breath on your hand through the mask. If you can, that mask is not going to do you any good at all. That's why I find it really pathetic, these folks that wear this neck covering and thing just pull up over their, kind of like you wear when you're snow skiing. Those are not going to do you a bit of good. I have seen our own illustrious governor wear one of those. The sheer ignorance that is out there appalls me. It really does. You need to pay attention to what numbers you can find. In the United States, which is the only one I'll read on this vlog, and then I'm going to shut the camera down, we've had 6,300,622 people test positive for COVID-19 as of yesterday. Over 6 million, almost 6.5 million. 24,257 people were added to the rolls of those infected yesterday. Here is what really disturbs me. We've had 189,208 people die from this virus and related effects from this virus. And I've heard all the arguments, folks. Oh, my Aunt Mary, she had a heart attack. She died of a heart attack. She didn't die of COVID. Well, did she have the virus? Well, yeah, but that's not what she died of. Stop being ignorant. This virus plays on your personal health frailties. That is the problem. It's not the judgment of God. I don't care what preacher says it is. There's a guy in the Ukraine, what used to be the Soviet Union, he's a big high muckety muck in their church, that said that it was the judgment of God from homosexuals being married. And he threw that out to his congregation. Now he's got it. He probably won't survive it. He's 91 years old. There are so many people right now claiming they speak for God. Nobody speaks for God but God, folks. And you can take the Bible, and I love the Bible. I read in it every day. I do. I've got it on my phone. I've got it on my computers. And I've got a big, thick book of it that I haven't cracked in a while, simply because my hands are in bad shape. But I have lightweight instruments that I can read Scripture on every day, and I do. But what I'm telling you is, as much as I love the Bible, you can prove or disprove anything you want to as far as religion using that selection of books. take the information in Scripture, apply it to your own life, love God, do what you can to help other people, and above all else, be kind.